Hi, this is Stephanie Miller from The Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from my show on Political Voices Network. Can we award some points to Representative Moskowitz, who is our new favorite?
This was funny.
Yeah.
So he pranked
This
James
was very
Comer.
funny.
He bought a...
It's very funny.
George Santos can be bought by anyone. So he bought a cameo from George Santos for James Comer. Okay.
Hey James, just wanted to stop by to congratulate you for being the largest landowner in your county with your brother through all your LLCs. I think it's amazing that you share a passion for Smurfs and the Pink Panther. And look, congrats on your promotion. I hope that the struggles of this year's don't transfer to next year and that you slay and kill it. I want to wish you, James, a very happy Hanukkah. Bye.
Jared Moskowitz said, my dear friend James Comer has had a tough year, filled with failed hearing after failed hearing. But in the spirit of Hanukkah, I wanted to offer him some words of encouragement from a Jewish former colleague of ours. Come on, we need a little levity.
We need some levity.
Punking. By the way, Carlos, I thought I was being punked that Trump is not only selling digital trading cards again, but pieces of his suit that he was arrested in, that he was mugshotted in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
Here's the underwear I wore at the Storm. There's still some stuff on it. The underwear when I spent my night with Stormy. You can have a piece of it.
Wait, play. Is 18th? Yeah, no, play it first because I thought it was a joke. It's not. It's not. We
It's real.
live in this country. Here we go.
Hi, everyone. This is your favorite president, Donald J. Trump, with some very exciting news. My last two Trump digital trading card collections sold out in just hours. And now I'm back with my latest series called the Mugshot Edition. I wonder where that came from. The Mugshot Edition. 47 all-new stunning cards, and here is the best part. I'm doing two important things for my Trump collectors. For the first time, we're creating a real physical Trump card. Purchase 47 digital cards and we'll mail you a beautiful trading card.
Gosh.
It is an authentic piece of the suit I wore when I took that now famous mugshot.
Oh my God.
This is the America
man.
we live in, Carlos.
It's real.
The
It's
grift
so
will never
freaking-
end, ever.
Planet Hollywood.
It's not the America we want. It's the America we deserve.
But it's the America we have.
Yes.
I don't think Mike Judge went far enough with Idiocracy. He's going to have to make it the sequel.
Yeah.
Sorry, kid. Do we have some Christmas music? Sorry, kids. No presents this year. We had to buy a piece of Trump's suit. Like it's
a
the
cult.
shroud of
God,
Turin.
it's a cult. Holy cow.
Yeah.
They cannot be deprogrammed.
Every time you buy a digital trading card, an angel gets his wings. Thanks, Daddy.
Yes, this is rich. So Jim Jordan just said that he may hold Hunter Biden in contempt
Of Congress.
for defying a subpoena because...
Right-wing hypocrites.
See how that's funny because...
Because
The
I
fight
think
is
maybe
that,
that
yeah.
could be in Jim Jordan's past, that type of behavior. We're not sure. We have the video, we have the facts, we have the articles.
And Hunter Biden's case, as we said, he's offered to testify twice
In
publicly.
public.
He
Publicly.
knows
Let's do
what they
it.
do. They spin and they lie. If
Yep.
it's in private. David Jolly, one more.
If you see what Mike Johnson has done, he has had to govern, right? Like any speaker would have to do. Well, the week that he agreed to the continuing resolution with Senate Republicans was one of the weeks that he flew down and endorsed, maybe didn't fly down, but he endorsed Donald Trump. So he paired a governing, wishy moderate move with a hard right MAGA move of endorsing Donald Trump.
God, one more. David Jolly.
This week, he's under fire and in a lot of trouble with House Republicans over giving away a lot of their priorities in the defense bill on abortion and trans and DEI and other issues. And conservatives are starting to say, wait, Mike Johnson might not be the guy for us. So what does he do? He pairs it with opening an impeachment inquiry. A lot of this is about saving Mike Johnson. That is why the speaker is doing it. But he also knows he has to give this to Fox News and he has to give this to the MAGA base. And it's coming sooner or later. So let's do it this week while he's in trouble.
They're all so pathetic in totally different ways. He's just as pathetic as Kevin McCarthy in totally different ways. They're all spineless treason weasels.
Well,
Hey,
Republicans
Carlos,
are.
Anita in San Antonio wants to talk about people voting third party. I don't know. You probably don't have any thoughts, but just, hi, Anita. Go ahead. You're on with Carlos.
Hi, good morning. Yeah, I just don't understand these people who claim Biden hasn't done enough, so they have to, vote for their vote their conscience, and they say they care about climate change, then they should do everything they can to make sure Donald Trump stays out of office. If they say they believe in protecting the Palestinians, then they need to do everything they can to keep Donald Trump out of office.
Yeah.
If they care about LGBTQ rights or women's rights, they need to do everything they can to prevent Donald Trump from getting into office. I just don't understand it. It's such a selfish, ignorant.
Yeah.
I mean, how many lessons do these people have to learn?
Yeah.
Yes,
Come live
as
in
Mr.
Texas,
Crocker would say
you'll
for
find-
Fairly Odd Parents,
you-
A+.
Yeah, I mean, sort of, Carlos, as we've talked about, listen, there's plenty of blame to go around. Mark Burnett, the mainstream media, I don't know, people wanted to shake things up. Like, oh, they thought he was a great businessman. Like, oh, I don't like Hillary. But you're right. How many times do we have to do this?
You have to do it for because you're not coming from a logical position. Believe me, I talked to a therapist. You're coming from a place of psychology. They're children. They want to believe they have agency.
Does the therapist say, show us on the doll where the third-party voter touched you?
Yeah, this is like where the Graham Elwood's political vigilante. It all sounds great. I'm doing something. I'm making demands. I've got a comedy tour. I'm writing articles. You're doing nothing. You're playing the quarter slots at the casino. You're just making noise. That all sounds great. Yeah, I went down to the casino floor and I got out of my room and I gambled. You wasted 4 hours and you lost $7. That's what you did. You're doing nothing. I get your rage, but you're not going to change anything by voting third party after a primary during the general. Do as much as you can to move the party left.
I feel like
then you drop out. You jettison all that stuff and you vote for the best chance to defeat the worst evil. That's what reality is. I don't make the rules. I'm just trying to tell you what reality is.
And both sides don't do it, by the way.
Right.
There's one Republican is more
Except for
pathetic
Chris
than
Christie.
the last. This is Ron Johnson getting disemboweled on CNN. Caitlin Collins asked if he favored removing this guy from the commission in Wisconsin in light of his role in the fake electors scheme. This is him trying to say, first of all, there are irregularities and both sides do. It's just complete nonsense.
There are all kinds of irregularities in Wisconsin in the 2020 election.
No.
And in order to make sure that the case just wasn't determined to be moot, they had to have an alternate slate of electors, just like Democrats have done repeatedly in all kinds of different states. There was nothing untoward about what they did. There was nothing illegal about what they did. They were just an alternate slate of electors.
No. Okay. I think Caitlin Collins called him on that.
They were going to court. They had $2.4 million on the line in damages if they lost this case at trial. That's why
I know
they
they've been harassed.
But to say, you're saying that they
I
did
realize
nothing
Democrats
wrong?
have used the civil courts to harass these poor individuals. It's unfortunate. It's a travesty. But that's what Democrats do. They view politics as a blood sport. It was unfortunate. These folks did nothing different than what many Democrats have done in many states
They certainly
throughout our
did,
history.
Senator. I mean, there were multiple slates of fake electors, including in your home state. They're acknowledging that they were playing a role in trying to improperly overturn the election.
Yeah.
Right. Was this the check the books part? She asked him to back up his claims that Democrats had fake electors in multiple states, and he's okay.
They agreed to settle a nuisance lawsuit that never should have been brought.
So you think it's
It was
fine
a
that
harassment
someone
lawsuit. It was a travesty of justice.
you think it's fine that someone who tried to overturn a legitimate election is still on a board
Democrat
that
electors
helps
have done that
certifies-
repeatedly.
No.
Democrats have done
Which
Democrats
one?
have done the same thing.
In
Republicans have never
Wisconsin,
tried
there's
to
been
criminalize it.
fake slates of electors.
No, it's happened in different states. I
Which
didn't
ones,
come
sir?
prepared to give you the exact states, but it's happened. It's happened
Can't give you
repeatedly.
the exact states.
It has happened repeatedly. Just go check the books.
Which books?
Which book? That was where he was just left flabbergasted.
Hey man, to the children's in the world, to the children of any of those people, the Jordans, the Johnsons, the Ted Cruzes, get out. Why are you still in that family? Leave.
All right,
you have a choice. Run.
One more.
I mean, there have been alternate slates of electors by Democrat electors in our history.
No.
Again, you didn't.
No.
This wasn't what this interview was going to be about. I'll come and I'll provide you the information, but I'm
Okay,
absolutely
I look
certain
forward
about
to
that.
I look forward to your office sending that information. We'll publish it if it's
We'll do that.
accurate.
We'll publish it if it's accurate.
Grandma Smarmy
This
says
was
the
fact
same
check.
thing.
Johnson is right that fake elector schemes have been found across the country, but they were all backing Trump.
Right.
Right.
Both sides do not.
And the only time that it could possibly be construed as a fake elector situation was when Hawaii
In 1960.
In 1960, there was a recount of Hawaii's election, and Hawaii sent their Democratic electors and their Republican electors, and whichever one won, those would vote.
Right.
But that's not a set of fake electors.
Yeah, like, deliberately fake.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
But he's saying it because he knows his base will buy it.
Right.
And again, I'll reiterate, third-party candidate is not going to change that type of behavior. You will run into opposition when you step out of the vacuum of speeches and television appearances and doing push-ups with your shirt off.
Sue in Rockville. Hello, Sue.
Good morning. I have two quick things. One thing, they're throwing all of this at us to keep us distracted, to keep us from focusing. And yesterday, media, as usual, fell right into the trap because Joe Biden said, forcefully, no woman should be forced to go to court or flee her home state just to receive the health care she needs. But that is exactly what happened in Texas thanks to Republicans. It is outrageous. This should never happen in America, period. That's who I vote for. I vote for people who are Joe Biden, who are his party, who believe that abortion is health care, that believe that we vote blue to protect our rights. And Carlos, to amplify what you're saying, because of course you're 100% right, but my question to every one of those third-party candidates is very simple. What have you done? What have you accomplished in the past 4 years that
23
gives
years.
someone the right to vote for you?
Yeah.
Sue,
that I should give my precious vote. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sue, I agree with you, but what have they accomplished in the last 23 years since Nader? Nothing. Good day, sir.